We were playing against the Mavs, and I'm running down the right side, and as soon as I caught that ball and planted, a move that I've done a million times in my life, I just fall. And that's when I knew that I had ruptured my Achilles. After the game, my phone rings, and it's Kobe. One of the best ever reached out to me on one of my darkest hours.
Wesley Matthews' college career earned him a place in Marquette's Athletic Hall of Fame. So when NBA teams ignored him in the 2009 draft, Matthews was stunned.
I felt that I belonged in the NBA regardless of whether my name was called or not, and it was up to me to make sure that every single night I showed that.
Matthews' determination earned him a contract with the Utah Jazz, where he quickly stepped into the starting lineup.
At the end of my first season, my playoff matchups were against Carmelo and the Denver Nuggets and Kobe. I had a nice little awakening to the league.
Sounds like a trial by fire.
I mean, I wouldn't ask for it any other way, and it really shaped everything for my career going forward.
Growing up, Matthews developed a deep admiration for Kobe Bryant.
Kobe, when you think of basketball, is more than just a game. Kobe was an aura. Kobe was a presence.
Bryant played with a mindset to destroy all opponents. That intensity from Bryant kept Matthews from establishing a bond with a player he idolized.
The way I approach the game of basketball, and especially with guys like Kobe, I'm prideful. I made it in the league by competing, by fighting, not backing down from anything, so it wasn't going to change depending on who the matchup was.
Going into the 2014-15 season with the Portland Trail Blazers, Matthews had established himself as one of the league's best two-way guards. On the verge of becoming an unrestricted free agent in the summer of 2015, Matthews had high expectations.
It was a contract year. I was playing really good basketball. It was definitely one of those years where you could kind of start to feel, a big payday coming. Yeah, one cut kind of changed everything for me. First thing was I tore my Achilles, but then I started trying to move my foot around. And the moment that I tried to get up, I started falling forward and felt like I didn't have anything stopping me. And that's when I knew that I had ruptured my Achilles, and I remember rolling back on my back on the court. And I was just thinking, why?
I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated. You say everything happens for a reason.
After the game, I get in my car and I'm driving back home, and I pull up to the house. I'm right in front of the garage. Don't open it. I'm just kind of sitting there thinking, and then my phone rings. Answer it, and it's Kobe. I had no prior relationship, no bumping into, nothing other than us competing.
Do you remember some of the words that he said to you in that moment?
It was feel the pain. He's like, cry, yell, whatever emotion that you feel that, but know that you're gonna get through it. It wasn't a recipe. It wasn't like, if you do this and you do this and you do that, then this is how it's gonna be. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard, but you're gonna get through it. The rehab process was grueling. You're casted and you gotta be elevated. At the time it was 17 hours out of the day. 17 hours out of the day, all right, I sleep 7, now what am I doing? That kind of mental anguish is what was tougher. Life was going on, and the best thing I could do for myself was to do nothing. That's hard.
Bryant again going to work, falls down.
Matthews' inspiration during his rehab, watching videos of Bryant coming back from his 2013 Achilles injury.
I watched everything that Kobe was doing trying to go back, because he was getting to a point where he was doing 100 calf raises a day. So I'm trying to do 100 calf raises, and I couldn't do one.
Yeah, so after seeing Kobe sink those free throws after tearing his Achilles.
This is the Kobe thing to do. You tear your Achilles, you get up, you shoot 2 free throws, you walk off casually like nothing happened. I definitely didn't get that kind of ceremonial type of situation. I think I got a turnover for my efforts of tearing my Achilles, so I didn't look that cool doing it.
4 months after tearing his Achilles, Matthews signed with the Dallas Mavericks. And 7 months after his injury, Matthews was a starter on opening night.
I've never really thought about that moment from getting back onto the court from tearing the Achilles in March and being ready in October. Right after I did it, I said that that's what I was gonna do. It was no, this is what the plan was.
And in the very next game, Matthews faced off against Bryant, the person who inspired his comeback.
In my first game back against Kobe, he said, "I'm not surprised." And that shit felt good. because he knows, Kobe knows what that takes, what that feels like. For him to be like, I'm not surprised. To me, that was everything that I needed to hear.
Did I got another
3.
10?
Yeah, 2, 1, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lock it in. Good job.
Kobe looked out for me in a moment when the hour is dark and you don't know when it's gonna get light again. That little phone call, that was nothing, but it was everything at the same time. Kobe's impact on my recovery was pivotal. It changed the course of it.